Everyone, India Central Bank confirms crypto banking ban no valid, as India has allowed crypto transaction banking channels. Of course, the same customer, make sure every transaction is valid, you understand where the money is and everything for that community. Come to Invest Desk, you're not cryptocurrency. My name is Syed, and important updates. What June moving forward is certainly of not only Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, SafeMoon, and we are going to, of course, talk about some important. So prepare yourself for new all-time highs in the month of June, perhaps sooner than we anticipate. And of course, there are reasons why the entire market was down for the last week, right? And we've talked about that. We have been streaming, we have been researching, and also covering all the news. So today, short live stream, but I'm going to talk about some important aspects. So you, of course, make informed decisions, because that's what we do here. In our portfolio, we have, of course, Dogecoin and SafeMoon and Promise, but I'm going to talk about primarily the important news about what is happening within India, and of course also within the United States regarding SEC, talking about pushing Congress regarding cryptocurrencies, and that is yet another important news in itself. So let's take a look at, let me first talk about, of course, the Indian Central Bank allowing banking transactions. And this is, by the way, the Reserve Bank of India quoted, "It has come to our attention through media reports that certain banks, regulated entities, have cautioned their customers against dealing in virtual currencies," by making a reference to the RBI circular dated way back in April 6, 2018. So they're saying that that is no longer valid, which is great news. And now, with, of course, the central bank added that banks as well as other entities may, however, continue to carry out customer due diligence processes in line with regulations governing standards of KYC, which is knowing your customer, anti-money laundering, AML, and combating financing of terrorism, CFTs. So if the banks go through all of these checks, yes, they can then, of course, allow crypto transactions, which is not bad, This is huge news, because we heard the news that, hey, India was banning Bitcoin and there was a whole lot of FUD going around. It's all way back, right? That's how crypto works, guys. The crypto world is an entire global, community gets regulated, which, of course, crypto being an unregulated space, is a challenge in itself. But this is the first news that I want to break, which is great, which is awesome news. And this is huge in terms of what is coming in future, right? In the month of June, for example. Now, May, for the last week, Bitcoin was down. All of the areas were down. But we are definitely going to look at the month of June working together. All right, so let's check some comments here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Always nice to see everyone here. Of course, it's Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day, all of you in the US. Thanks so much for tuning in, and of course, always a pleasure. Shannon Huggins, thank you for your love and support for Invest Desk in Super Chat, Super Stickers. Thank you so much. It certainly helps myself bringing all the latest news updates so you can make informed decisions, and that's awesome. So thank you so much for that. The next set of news I want to talk about, of course, an important update that you do not want to miss, of course, is, let's see, right here. The SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is urging Congress to pass cryptocurrency legislation to protect the investors. So the picture that you see here is Gary Gensler. He is the chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, if you don't know Gary, he he taught at MIT in blockchain, right? So he has several courses. I've taken a couple of courses. So this is awesome. So we have this gentleman who is already experienced in the crypto world. He understands blockchain. So he's also urging the Congress, the United States Congress, to pass cryptocurrency legislation, right? Which would protect the investors. And that would help, of course, the new entrants, right? Remember the fear factor for cryptocurrency investing, because people are really scared of cryptocurrencies, that they don't want to invest. But guess what? This is going to be huge if Congress, in fact, passes a law which will protect crypto investors. Since many exchanges are already public, right? They're going public in any case. So what that means is, of course, if all of that is put together, this is going to be huge moving forward in the month of June and July. And of course, that's how crypto is. I mean, it's just every single day is just huge, massive news, guys. It's not something that we have to wait for 3 months or 6 months to hear something. This is every single day. This is awesome. It's very exciting, of course. So the new chairman of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler, has asked Congress to take action regarding cryptocurrency legislation. And he explained to the subcommittee that there were gaps in the regulation of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ether, noting that thousands of cryptocurrencies, and we know that are, and many of them are operating as unregistered securities. And he continues on to say, we've only been able to bring 75 actions, and there are other currently that are not compliant, right? So there has to be some kind of framework, to develop law, regulations, framework, and I'm sure the SEC is working. And the benefit is investors, right? Do rug pulls, they can't, and they must be held accountable, and that's exactly what, right? So if there's more security in a certain crypto, a new crypto, that would be awesome. So this is absolutely huge news, huge update for the crypto investors. All right. So let's take a look at what else. Another couple of important news I want to talk about, of course, the coin market cap. We know Bitcoin is up. The last 24 hours, almost all cryptos are up. And there's a big reason, by the way, for this. Like I always say, there's always a reason, guys. It's not just pure speculation. There's always something happening behind the scenes, and that's exactly what we find when we do our research right here at InvestDesk. So for the last 24 hours, all cryptos pretty much are in green, which is pretty nice. So check it out. Doesn't matter what you look at. Dogecoin is at rank number 7 with a 40 billion market cap. And of course, it's up at 31 cents. Bitcoin is also, for the last 24 hours, up 2.5%, and Ethereum about 7%, and so on. But here's the reason. I want to show you the Bitcoin call option and put option, or Bitcoin expiry, right? That's what actually is happening for Bitcoin. Oh, let me see. I wanted to close this and open up the chart here. All right, there we go. So this is the BTC options global open interest by expiry as of 26 May 2021. So you see on the bottom here the month of May, which is 28 May 21, and then of course $1,000 for the open interest of, as compared to, which was all the way to 5.9K, which for Bitcoin. June, we see, of course, open interest positions for Bitcoin. And then, of course, this June 20, this is June 4th. We get another lower open interest options for call and put. The puts in red, and of course, call options are in blue. So moving forward in June, and then June 25th, we see another huge 66.6K open positions for Bitcoin. And then of course, then we end up in July, which is of course 2 months. So in the month of June, looking at June just ahead, we see a lot of volatility, of course, for Bitcoin. That means Bitcoin may bounce back, and it's already started. And we see that in the last 24 hours, it's still going up. Now, for call and put options, just quickly, by the way, I'm not going to spend too much time, just so that you know that, if you know call and put options,